Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Good afternoon. The time is 1:30 in the afternoon, and the date is 8th of January 2012. Um, I'd like to let you know about something that has been happening recently. As I mentioned, I don't know if I mentioned before or not, I did take illegal action against the MI5 terrorist organization. Um, During the Christmas period, on a night which I'm not going to mention here, what night, due to a reason that there'll be witnesses flying all over the place, from every different part of the country, saying, "Oh, that person was with us at the particular time that he's mentioning in this video." Mr. Patkin Azar Mehr and two police officers with the uniform of the police. Plus another gentleman, which perhaps is a MI5 member, came on my door and showing me a picture of my mother, which was recently taken in Iran. That picture was taken for blackmail purposes, and they told me about her and certain other members of my family that they'd be raping her, making me to watch it, and they would be killing the few other rest of the families if I am going to appeal against the stroke of this case, when I knew that during the Christmas period that the lawyers would actually ask to stroke this case. So but I still appealed. What the corrupted government of UK is nothing to do with MI5 anymore. Is the entire government, corruption of the government. They will provide this money after the investigation and the whole thing was done to the Iranian terrorist group, Baha'i group, and they will tell them to start another investigation. Another investigation to get my name clear, so they'll be able to say, "Oh, it was nothing to do with that. It was this new investigation which we have done." And the money was funded. Terrorists have been hired in Iran in order to harass my family. This is clearly funding a terrorist operation, and MI5 should not get involved in that sort of operations, because MI5 is mainly dealing with the internal problems in the UK, and any operation outside of the UK has to be done by MI6. And what MI5 has done, they funded the terrorist organization to do that. As always, they come on my door and telling me this is stop with a firearm, live firearm, and then I asked them to give me my money so I could live a normal life, and they laughed, ha 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 ha, just a normal thing at that. It says, I'm not allowed to talk about that money, I'm not allowed to say anything about that money, I'm not allowed to mention anything about the stuff that's happening to me, I'm not allowed to take MI5 to the court. They're also building a case about me, that I've been told. They're trying to frame me for something again. I don't know, just the corruption level in the UK government is so high. It's so high that it's unbelievable. But I know the God is on my side, and I don't know if there are certain Christian organizations, I'm not too sure, maybe it's the Pope, maybe someone is they actually thinking, they're not helping, they think they're actually helping me, which is not true. They trust in all the corrupted people around me. They're asking me to allow people to take advantage from me. Even they telling me, if you take them to the court, they're going to kill you, and the rest of the people going to enjoy the life while you're gone. That clearly indicates the allegations that were made about me to the Home Office have been funded, and they have been convinced by the UK government, either Home Office or the MI5 terrorist organizations, for that allegations to be done. This is the reason they do not allow me to take the legal action. At the same time, as I was harassed on my door, as Mr. Patkin Azar Mehr left, and the two police officers and another guy, the gentlemen upstairs were also there. He says, if you don't care about yourself, care about your mother and your family. And when he was going upstairs, as I was clearly listening with certain equipments that I have, and sometimes I was standing by the door, he was phoning over and they were actually laughing. They were laughing and say, "Oh yes, he really is scared, he's not going to do anything now." This type of stuff like that, which is disgusting. This is clearly a fund in a terrorist operation. This is putting my family lives in danger. Corruption level of the UK, terrorist government of UK, which is funding a terrorist operation. The entire government is aware of my case and allowing for this to happen, and the pressures they're putting me under and a lot of other things are illegal. Everything they have done has been illegal, but unfortunately to the UK government, and being a foreigner in this country, you have no rights in this country. According to the UK government, people that do not possess a British passport or citizenship have no rights, and there is 21st century slaves. They're only here to work, to help the economy. They have no human rights in this country, and the options they give me to kill yourself. This is the option with the corrupted government of UK, which actually funds the terrorist operation to these groups. The fact that they've done that, I would be using this against them at the court at no cost, under any circumstances. I will back down. If members of my family have to die, then they can die. Unfortunately, I cannot do anything to stop that at the moment. I cannot stop people bringing the pictures of my family and putting me under a lot of pressure, a lot more than what I'm under at this moment of time. Previously, I have been told this type of stuff as well. In my previous videos, I've mentioned these people blackmailing you with your family. They funded that money to the terrorist group to gather information about your family, and a lot of other things. Unfortunately, the corruption of the UK government is at the level that unbelievable. I mean, unbelievable how corrupted this government is, that the compensation that was supposed to come to you will go to the terrorist organizations. This compensation was paid after June time. There was appeal. As I said, they did have a permission to use the firearms and revoke my citizenship, which they do not necessarily have to take you to the court, but there was a representative at the court for me. So what the corrupted government has done, we did not manage to kill him. There is nothing wrong with him. So you guys know the truth now. Get the money, kill him, arrange his execution, destroy the rest of the evidence, do something to him in order for you to be able to keep the money. And this is the most recent thing they have actually done. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Have a good day.